What's up, fam? It's Coach Cam. We're back again with another workout. This time it is upper body. It has been 18 days since I've done my own training, my own workouts, and this upper body workout is what I did 18 days ago. So I finally finished the 3-week orientation period at the fire department in a town up here in North Carolina, and I was doing a ton of PT workouts that they were giving us. It was basically CrossFit, and the days we didn't do a CrossFit workout, we would go for a run, like a short run, and we would do push-ups and squats and jumping jacks in between. So pretty typical stuff that you would see in like group fitness settings. Obviously for me, that's not stuff that I do regularly, and however it is in my background, running and doing push-ups, stuff like that. But today's workout is what I do now and how I train my body now with what I know about the muscles and the human physiology. So is the chest press machine, same settings as last time, except I added 10 pounds of weight and I made plenty of progress. So the last time I did this workout was on a Friday. I had a full week of PT and some fitness tests they had given us, and I'd also had done a leg day of my own 3 days prior. So this time I'm a lot more recovered. I haven't done any fitness related activities in 4 days. So that is plenty of recovery for me, and I needed that after such a brutal orientation that we had. Fitness in the morning, stuff, training with gear on before lunch and after lunch, and it was just a lot. So finally able to focus back on my own fitness, my own training, and what got me fit and ready in the first place. Here is lat pull downs. They don't have a row machine here, but lat pull downs is good enough. Good machine here. I actually added 20 pounds from the last time, knowing that last time it was too light. It took me like 2 minutes to reach muscle failure. All of these exercises are one set, nice and controlled to muscle failure. That's how I train, and I found that that's given me the best results. It's allowed me to push my body as hard as possible with each exercise, and I notice I make progress every time I do that workout again or that exercise again, especially when it's in the same order. Usually I train upper body and then 3 to 4 days later do lower body and then kind of repeat that. So somewhere in the 3 to 6 days range, I'll do another workout and it'll be the other half of my body. This is me hitting muscle failure. Could not pull the weight down any longer. You're going to hold that until you have to lower back up, until your muscles are too fatigued to continue to hold it. Next here is shoulder press. I kept the same weight here and just went for to see if I could attain an extra rep, because last time this whole set was less than a minute. If it's less than a minute and I deem it appropriate, I will keep the same weight and basically look for progress on reps. So there's a lot of weird research out. Oh, if you make progress on reps, you're increasing your muscle endurance and that's not strength or something. No, it's progress. It's progressive overload. If you can do an extra rep or two, like, that means that the weight felt lighter to you because you're stronger than last time. So that's the goal. You want to make progress every time you train. I don't just spend my body doing workout after workout and just assume that every little bit of movement is moving me in the right direction. I just did a video on this a few videos ago about, does every workout make you better? Does every workout actually aid you? And, every little push-up, every little squat, it's like, no, it doesn't. It's not hard enough. It's only those last few reps that are very, very challenging to the muscles that you actually threaten the physiology enough to make significant adaptations. And you're only going to be able to do that again once you're fully recovered or very, very close to fully recovered. So if I turn around tomorrow and do the same workout, it's not even going to be close to as effective as stimulatory, the weights are going to be lighter, or if I use the same weights, the sets are going to be really short. Because, why is that? It's important to realize why would that happen? Because the type 2 muscle fibers are not recovered yet. That's why. And you might find this happening to you within one workout. People that are doing multiple sets, say you do 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of the same exercise, and you're like, wow, how come, I can't push as hard and this is getting harder and harder to hit the same reps? It's like, yeah, because your type 2 muscle fibers are tired. You can't even tap into them. They won't show up. They won't show up and come to work because they're still tired from the last time that they worked. So it's important to give your body that time to rest and know that you're not detraining, you're not getting worse, you're recovering so you can train really hard again. You can train easier. You can do lighter workouts, easier workouts, but you're going to have to do them for a lot more time and a lot more often to get the same results as somebody who trains very hard and trains less often. I prefer to do that. So I save my joints, I save my connective tissue because I'm only doing like 6 to 9 reps on everything, and I'm only training each muscle group once every 7 to 10 days. So the overuse component is basically vanished, and the safety of the exercise is increased because of the moderate weight that I'm using and a bit of a slower movement pattern that I'm taking place in each of my reps in order to maintain the muscular tension and loading. And remember, taking your muscle to failure, it's something based off of effort. So as long as you are continually putting forth effort into the exercise, there's enough resistance, or your muscles are perceiving that there's enough resistance, right? Based on the joint angles and things like that, you can reach a point of muscle failure. And this will also stimulate your cardiovascular system. You don't need to run, swim, or bike. You do if you're being tested on those. Like if someone's signing up for a 5K, then yeah, you need to run to train for a 5K. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying that your cardiovascular system is directly connected to your muscles. So there's no way that contracting them, especially like this, very, very intensely, could skip over cardiovascular adaptations. It's not possible, especially with the sufficient time. Each set that I do usually lasts between 45 seconds to a minute and a half. Plenty of time to get your cardiovascular system involved, especially as I move from one exercise to the next. I don't take very long rest periods. I mean, we're talking maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes if it takes a lot of setup, but pretty much just go to the next thing. And it's a different muscle group I'm training each time, so there's really no big deal. So that was 20-pound lateral raises, and I've been in the habit of doing a drop set to 15s because 20s was like too heavy. However, this workout, I don't know if you noticed, but I did about 7 reps with it. I don't think it's too heavy anymore. I just wasn't recovered enough to actually get a good set in with it. So here I upped the weight for hammer curls from 20-pound dumbbells up to 22 and a half, and I made significant progress even with that. So, you got 2 options with this. Either I made progress because the workouts I was given during firefighting orientation got me that much stronger, which I don't believe is the case. I believe it was the 4-day rest period that I just took where I didn't do anything fitness related in order to be as most recovered as possible. And the last time I did this workout, I was pre-fatigued from the whole week of other exercises that I was given. So I prefer to do this because I need to be strong. I need to have each of my muscles stronger. Now, will this make me a better firefighter? Yes, because having stronger muscles will make you a better firefighter, and having a conditioned cardiovascular system will make you a better firefighter. Now, will this transfer to firefighting directly? Obviously not. Okay, obviously you can't just pick someone in the gym who lifts weights and say, hey, you must be conditioned and ready for firefighting. No, you have to practice firefighting to be good at firefighting. You have to practice. You have to be wearing the gear. You have to be, going in the buildings and pulling the hose. Like, it takes a ton of skills that you need to practice. So by no way am I saying that this would ever take the place of firefighting, but neither would any other workout, any other CrossFit type workout. They're not going to replace what it takes to fight fire. You need to practice that. And so train your muscles in the gym as hard as possible, which should tap into your cardiovascular system, provided you're doing it, correctly, I'll say. But anyway, fight fire if you want to get better at firefighting. Thanks so much for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe.